Let us begin with checkpoint 1. The first question here we have find the sum. Okay. We have been given the addends and they are already arranged in columns. So when we start adding the numbers, we begin with the ones column. Okay. So we have to add the digits which are in a ones column. So first addend here we have 8 and the second addend we have here 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9. Now moving to tens column, here we have 0 the first addend and 7 is the second addend. So 0 plus 7 is 7. Now move to hundreds column. Here the first addend we have 2 and the second addend is 6. So 2 plus 6 is 8. Now move to thousands column. In thousands column, we have the first addend 3 and we have to add it with 5, the second addend. So 3 plus 5 is 8. Now move to question number 2. Question number 2 is solve. So here we have been given the addends and these addends we have to arrange them in columns. So what you have to do first of all you will give the places. That is ones place, tens place, hundreds place and thousands place. And under these places you will arrange the first addend and the second addend one by one. So first addend here we have 2432. So 2 is at ones place, write 3 at tens place, 4 at hundreds place and this 2 at thousands place. Fine. Now we have to write the second addend. Okay. So in second addend the 6 is at ones place. Okay. And this 5 is at tens place and 5 is again here and this 5 is under hundreds column and this 1 is at thousands place. Now what we have to do, you have to add these two addends. Fine. So what you have to do, you have to start with ones column. So in ones column, the first addend we have 2. So write here 2 plus and the second addend is 6. So 2 plus 6 is 8. Fine. Then what you have to do, you have to move to next column, that is tens column. Okay. So in tens column, the first addend we have 3 and the second addend we have 5. So after adding 3 and 5, we got 8. Now move to hundreds column. We have 4 as first addend and 5 as second addend. Add them. 4 plus 5 is 9. Now move to thousands column. In thousands column, we have 2 and 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, kids. So do rest of the parts yourself. So here we will start with checkpoint 2. Okay. Here we have the problem. Here we have the word problems. The first word problem, it is a publishing company organized a 2-day book fair in Meerut. On Saturday, 1,765 people visited the fair. On Sunday, there were 2,978 visitors. Find the total number of people who visited the book fair. Okay, what we have to do, we have been given here the number of people who visited the book fair on Sunday and the number of people who visited the book fair on Saturday. Okay. Now what we have to do, we have to find the total number of people who visited the book fair. So let us write it like this. So we will write people visited on Saturday. So what was the number of people who visited the book fair on Saturday? So it was 1,765. Okay. Now people visited on Sunday. So what was the number? 2,978. Now, what we have to do? We have to find the total number of people. That means we have to add them. We have to find the sum. Okay, total number of people who visited the book fair. That is, we will take these, the people who visited on Saturday and Sunday, and we will add them. Fine. So first of all, what you will do? You will write the places. Ones place, tens place, hundreds place, and thousands place. So under these places, you will write the addends. Okay. So first addend we have 1,765, and second addend we have 2,978. Okay. Let us add them. So we will begin with ones column. So in ones column, we have the first addend 5 and second addend we have 8. Okay. So 5 plus 8 is 13. 5 plus 8 is 13. So we will write only 3. That is at ones place. Okay. 1 we will give carry over to hundreds place. Sorry, tens place. Okay. So here we have 6 and we have to add 7. It is 6 plus 7 is 13 and plus 1 it is 14. So at tens column we have 14. We will write only 4 and 1 we will give to hundreds place. Okay. So let us add the addends that are in hundreds column. So 7 plus 9. Okay. Let us write 7 plus 9 is equal to 16 and plus 1 it is 17. So I will write here 7 and 1 we will give carry over to thousands place. So here in thousands place we have 1 and 2. 1 and 2 plus this carry over 1, it is total 4. So the number of people who visited the book fair is 4,743. Now we will move to next question. It's question number 2. An ice cream factory produced 2,650 vanilla ice creams, 1,098 chocolate ice creams, and 4,806 strawberry ice creams in the month of June. Find the total number of ice creams it produced in June. So what question says that a factory produced this number of vanilla ice creams and this number of chocolate ice creams and this number of strawberry ice creams in the month of June. What we have to do? We have to find the total number of ice creams it produced in the month of June. So let us solve it. We will write it like this. Number of vanilla ice creams. So what is the number of vanilla ice creams? It's 2,650. Then number of chocolate ice creams. What is the number of chocolate ice creams? It's 1,098. Number of strawberry ice creams. What is the number of strawberry ice creams? It's 4,806. Now what we have to do? We have to find the total number of ice creams. That means we have to find the sum. We have to find the total sum, total number of ice creams which factory produced in the month of June. So let us add them all. We will write it like this. Therefore, total number of ice creams produced in the month of June. So first off, what you will do? You will write the places. It is ones place, tens place, hundreds place, and thousands place. Okay. And after that, you will begin with the ones column and you will add the addends. Here we have 3 addends. So here we have the first addend, we have the second addend, and we have the third addend. Okay. So one by one we will add them all. So let us begin with first addend it is 0, plus second addend we have 8, and third addend we have 6. So what is the total number here? It is 0 plus 8 is 8, 8 plus 6 is 14. So we will write only 4 here at ones place, under ones place, and 1 we will carry over to tens place. Okay. So here 10 in tens place, we have 5 as first addend and 4 as second addend, and we have 0 as third addend. Let us add them. Okay. 5 plus 4 is 9, and this carry over 1, it is 10. Okay. So here we will write. So we will write here 0 and 1 we will give carry over to hundreds place. Okay. So the first addend here in hundreds column we have 6. Then we have second addend 0. Then we have third addend 8. So 6 plus 0 is 0, and 6 plus 0 is 6, and plus 8 it is, again we have 14. 14 and plus 1, it becomes 15. Okay. So 6 plus 8 is 14, and plus 1, that I carry over it to hundreds place earlier. So 14 plus 1 is 15. Okay. So we will write only 5 here, and 1 we will give carry over to thousands place. Fine. Now we have here 2 plus 1 plus, and the third addend we have 4, and 1 plus 1. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, and 7 plus 1 is 8. So the total number of ice creams that a factory produced in the month of June, it is 8,504. 8,504. Okay. So now we will move to next question, that is estimating sum. Estimating sum. Estimating sum means finding a total that is close to the exact answer by rounding the numbers before adding them. Okay. So here what we have to do, question number 1 in checkpoint 3, we have estimate each sum to the nearest 100. Boys, I have already taught you how we round the numbers to the nearest tens, to the nearest hundreds, and to the nearest thousands. Here we have to round these addends. Okay, these are the addends. Here we have to round these addends to the nearest 100. What is the method? As I have already taught you that when we round a number to the nearest 100, when we round a number to the nearest 100, what we do? We check the digit at tens place. We check the digit at tens place. If the digit at tens place is less than, okay? So boys, whenever we have to estimate a number nearest 100, what we have to do? We have to check the digit at tens place. If the digit at tens place is, for example, if the digit at tens place is less than 5, okay, like if I have 3 here and the digit at tens place is less than, sorry, here it is 1. Look here. I will take the same number, that is here 700. What happened? 750. So look here, we have to round this number to the nearest 100. So to round this number to the nearest 100, we have to check the digit at tens place. We have to check the digit at tens place. So this is ones, this is tens, this is hundreds. So we see that 1 is less than 5. 1 is less than 5. That means we have to round this 715 to the same 100. Okay? We have to round this 715 to the same 100. Why? Because the digit at tens place is 1 and 1 is less than 5. So we will round this 715 to the same 100. Okay, we will write it as 700. And we have now another number. Here we have 615. We have 615. Sorry, 675. 675. So here this 5 is at ones place, this is at tens place, and this is at hundreds place. Fine. So which digit you have to check to the nearest 100? Whenever you have to round a number to the nearest 100, you have to check the digit at tens place. We see that at tens place we have 7 and this 7 is greater than 5. So that means whenever you have a number at tens place and you are asked to round the number to the nearest 100, you have to round the given number to the nearest 100, okay, to the next 100. So this 7 which is at tens place, it is greater than 5. So this 6 here we have to add 1. We have to add 1 to the digit which is at hundreds place, and the digits at tens place and ones place, there we will write 0 0. Okay, so here 6 plus 1 is 7, and instead of 7 and 5 we will write 0 0. So this 675 is rounded to the nearest 100, that is 700. Okay, what you have to do in this question, you have to estimate the addends to the nearest 100. What we have to do? We have to round both the numbers, both the addends to the nearest 100. So we rounded this 715 to the nearest 100, it is 700, and we rounded this 675 to the nearest 100, that is again 700. What you have to do now? Now you have to add the rounded numbers. जो rounded numbers हमारे पास हैं, now we have to add those numbers. Okay, so let us write the places. First of all, we have ones place, we have tens place, and we have hundreds place. And we will write 0 at ones place, again 0 at tens place, and 7 at hundreds place. Okay, now the number which we rounded 675 to the nearest 100, it is 700. So again we have to write the 700 here under their particular places. Okay, now what you have to do? Add. Start from the ones column. 0 plus 0 is 0, and now move to tens column. 0 plus 0 is again 0. Move to hundreds column. Okay, 7 plus 7 is 14. We will write only 4. 1 we will give carry over. Okay, we don't have any number there, so we will write this 1 directly here. So what is the number here now? 1400. 1000 and 400 is the sum of the rounded numbers. So 715 and 675, their sum is rounded to the nearest 100, that is 1400. Now we have the next part, 108, and we have next number, we have 561. Now what we have to do? We have to round these numbers to the nearest 100. What we have to do? First we will round these numbers to the nearest hundreds, and after rounding the numbers, we have to find the rounded numbers. We will add them. We will find the sum of the rounded numbers. Okay. Look here. We have first one first addend we have 108. And this 108, we will round to the nearest 100. Look here. We have 108. What you have to do? You have to round this number to the nearest hundreds. So, to the nearest 100, we have to look at the digit which is at tens place. Look here, at tens place we have a 0. So, 0 is less than 5. Less than 5. So, when you have the digit at tens place less than 5, that means we have to round the number. We have to round the given number to the same 100. To the same 100. Okay. So, same 100, which digit is at hundreds place? It is 1. And instead of this 0 and 8, we will write 0, 0. So, we will round this 108 to the same 100. Okay. Now, next addend we have 561. That we have to round it to the nearest 100. So, 561 rounded to the nearest 100 is 600. Why? Because here, look here, we have 561. 1 is at ones place, 6 is at tens place, and 5 is at hundreds place. To round a number to the nearest 100, we have to check if the digit at tens place is greater than 5. That means we have to round the given number to the next 100. We have to round the given number to the next 100. That means the digit at hundreds place, here we have to add 1. And the digits at 0 and tens place, they will become 0, 0. Are you getting me? So, what we have to do? We have to round this 561 to the nearest 100. And it is nearest to 601 because the digit at tens place, we have 6. And 6 is greater than 5. So, we will round this 561 to the next 100. So, next 100 it is 600. Fine. Now, add them. We will write first the places, ones place, tens place and hundreds place. So, now we have to add the rounded numbers. Okay. We will write this 100 first. 0 at ones place, again 0 at tens place and 1 at hundreds place. Fine. Now, next we will write 600. Okay. The second addend we have 600. So, 0 at ones place, this 0 at tens place and this 6 at hundreds place. Now, find the sum, add them. So, first you will add the addends at in ones column. So, here we have 0, 0 in both the addends. So, in answer, in the sum, we will write the 0. Now, at tens place, here we have again 0 and first addend, and in second addend, again we have 0. Write this 0 here. Then, in hundreds column, we have the first addend 1 and the second addend we have 6. So, 1 plus 6, it is 7. So, how you will end this question? Therefore, the sum of 108 and 561 rounded to the nearest 100 is 700. Now, let us complete the revision exercise. So, here, question number 2, we will do it. Okay. I will teach you question number 2. Arrange in columns and add. Look here. Here we have 3 addends. Here we have 3 addends. And in 3 addends, in each addend, we have different number of digits. We have different number of digits. Look here. In first addend, we have how many digits? 4 digits. That means we have 4,652. In second addend, we have only 3 digits. That is, we have 563. And the last addend, that is only 43. That means we have only 2 digits there. The digit at ones place and tens place. Now, what we have to do? What is the next step? We will first arrange these addends in columns. Okay. So, first of all, we will write the places. This is ones place, tens place, hundreds place and thousands place. Fine. Okay. The first addend we will write according to their places. So here we have four places, 4 digits. So we will write it accordingly. So at ones place we have 2. At tens place we have 5. At hundreds place we have 6. And at thousands place we have 4. Now in second addend we have only 3 digits. Okay. Begin with ones digit. At ones place we have 3. At tens place we have 6. And at hundreds place we have 5. Now come to next addend, that is the last one. And in last addend we have only 2 addends. Okay, 2 digits only. Sorry, 2 digits only. That is 43. 3 at ones place and 4 at tens place. Now what you have to do? You have to add them one by one. Begin with the ones column. Fine. So what we have to do? You will take this 2 plus this 3 plus this 3. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. So we will write 8 under ones column. Now move to tens column. Here we have first addend 5. Then we have 6. Then we have 4. So let us add them. Let us find their sum. So 5 plus 6, it is 11. 11 plus 4 is, it is 15. So we will write only 5. That is at ones place. The digit at tens place, we will carry over to hundreds column. Okay. Now write the addends that are in hundreds column. So we will write the first addend. We have 6. Then we have 5. And we don't have any digit in the third addend there. So we have only 2 digits there. Okay. 2 addends there. Okay, so 6 plus 5 is 11 and plus 1 that I earlier wrote it here as carry over. So 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 1 is 12. So we will write only 2 here and 1 carry over. Okay. So we have only one addend here. So we will write a 4 plus 1. It is 5. So what is the answer here? Yes, beta, it is 5,258. So rest pass, you will complete yourselves. Now we have question number 4 of revision exercise. Okay. So the question is like this. A factory produced 3,052 bulbs in the month of January and 2,864 bulbs in the month of February. Find the total number of bulbs produced by the factory. What question says? Question says that a factory produced 3,052 bulbs in the month of January. Okay, and it produced 2,864 bulbs in the month of February. Now what we have to do? We have to find the total number of bulbs that the factory produced. That means we have to add them. We have to add the number of bulbs produced in January and the number of bulbs produced in the February, in the month of February. We have to find their sum. Okay, so let us write it like this. Bulbs produced in January. Okay, what is the number? It is 3,052. Then bulbs produced in February. So in the month of February, the factory produced 2,864 bulbs. Now what we have to do? We have to find the total number of bulbs that the factory produced. Let us write the places first of all. We will write ones place, tens place, hundreds and thousands. After that, we will write the number 3,052 as the first addend and 2,864 as second addend. Now we will find their sum. To find the sum, we will begin adding the numbers, the addends from the ones column. So we have 2, the first addend, and 4, the second addend. It is 6. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Then move to hundreds, the tens column, move to tens column. We have 5 and 6. 5 as the first addend and 6 as the second addend. So 5 plus 6 is 11. So we will write only 1. We will give to hundreds column. Okay, carry on. Now add this 0 and 8. 0 plus 8 is 9. 0 plus 8 is 8. And plus this one, it becomes 9. Okay. Then we have addends in thousands column. We have 3 and we have 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So we have here, we got the answer, we got the sum. The total number of bulbs that the factory produced, it is 5,960. Okay. So next question, question number 5, you will complete yourselves.